the two-step product funnel. This is a new set of templates that we developed for this Boom Comm launch. I want to show them to you in Zipify pages and show you why we built them the way we did and how they perform. So what you can see here is that inside Zipify pages, there's this new funnel called the two-step product funnel, which is made of a proven profitable product pre-sale page and a social proof double buy box page. So when we look at this proven profitable product pre-sale page, what you'll notice is that this is essentially a pre-sale page, but for the product. It has a sales video on it and a sticky header that as you scroll, this sticks to the top and anchors you to different parts of the page. What this is designed to do is it's designed to engage you and sell you on this product before you go to the buy box. It's got a little bit of story about the product. It's got multiple calls to action with perceived actionability. And then it tells you the ingredients in the product, and it gives you a little bit of long form left-right sales copy about the product, and then a call to action that takes you over to that buy box page. Now, why are we doing this? If you go to the Boom store here and you click on shop, you'll notice that many of our new products, like Boom Gold, for example, instead of just going to the product offer page, they have one of these product pre-sale pages that sits between our store and also between our advertisements and the actual buy box, right? You can navigate from this product pre-sale page over to the buy box. This has to do with the commitment and consistency principle, where when someone takes an action, like going from a product pre-sale page over to the buy box, they're much more likely to buy. We've found that rather than dropping someone right on our product page, by sandwiching this short form product pre-sale page in between the buy box, which is mostly just social proof and an add to cart, and the store page or the ad, it performs better. Take a look at the heat map here on mobile for this product pre-sale page. What you can see is that as people are consuming this content, they're engaging with the buttons, right? As they scroll and consume and read about the product and learn more about it, then they actually click to go and shop it, right? 21% of people are making it down to the bottom on mobile and clicking that call to action down at the bottom. If we go to the desktop page, what we'll find on desktop is something similar, where lots of clicks on this first call to action under the headline and subheadline under the sales video, and then most of the activity on that bottom call to action. Let's take a look at this template inside of Zipify pages. I'm gonna go ahead and use this template so I can show you how it's built. So here we are, we can see this template inside of Zipify pages. I'm using the feature where I'm using my themes, header and footer, right? So I'm inserting my Shopify theme, header and footer. This is actually the product page template. Let me go back and show you the actual homepage template again for Boom Comm, this new template. So you can see I'm using my themes, header and footer. And then below that, I have a navigation block that I have set as sticky so that when I go to desktop, it's gonna scroll and stay with me. On the mobile version, I've hidden this, so because we don't really need it on mobile, we don't need a sticky header on mobile, so I've hidden that on mobile. Now I've got my sales video set to autoplay, and you'll notice about this sales video is that I have it set to be the medium width, so that it's not taking up the entire page, but it's taking up a good portion of the page when you load it on desktop, tablet, and mobile. It takes up a nice big portion of the page. And under the video element, you'll notice that I have several call to action buttons. Some of these calls to action are hidden on the desktop version because on desktop I'm using long form left-right content and it doesn't make sense to have as many CTAs as I do on mobile. On mobile, you want a few more calls to action. You basically want a CTA every scroll or two. So you'll notice that some of these buttons are hidden on desktop and tablet, but they're visible on mobile. So when I click this, you'll see hidden on desktop and tablet and visible on mobile. Basically what this is it's a sales video for the product, which can just be moving images, right? There's not even audio. Then there's a headline, some sales copy about the product, the ingredients that are in it, a little bit of the story about it, some imagery, and then another call to action and the logo. So it's a real simple page that is designed to get someone excited about the product and to get them to click over. And what you'll notice when you go to our sales flow for this product is only 40% of people make it from the home page to the product page. And we still end up with a 4.5% conversion rate on this funnel, which means that 4.5 out of 100 people, both cold and warm, who came to that homepage bought something from us. So even though we're cutting in half the number of people who see the product page, it still performs better than just dropping people on the product page because the folks who do end up on the product page are much more excited to be there and they took an action to get there. It's very similar to when you run video ads, you get a whole lot less people to your site than if you were to run link, click, image ads, because a link, click, image ad, someone just clicks the link and they go to your site. You get a ton of traffic, but that traffic is not as qualified as someone who watched 4 minutes of a video and then clicked over. They convert much higher because they're more qualified. Well, that's what the product pre-sale page does. Now, let's look at the page that they go to after they engage with the product pre-sale page, which is the product offer page. And I'll show this to you in Zipify Pages. What it's called is the double buy box social proof product offer page. The reason for this is that basically on this page, you'll notice we're using the theme header and footer again. We've got a buy box up at the top, carousel of images, video in the carousel, opening the buy box with social proof, call to action button, money back guarantee, and then we just have social proof, right? What people are saying about Boom Calm. Now, before I show you this template in Zipify Pages, let me show you the heat map. Notice how many people, 30%, maybe even more, are engaging with our carousel on mobile. You definitely want a carousel, and you want these icons that show that there are more images and the ability to scroll. Inside Zipify Pages here on the mobile view, you'll notice that we offer that for you. You can add as many images to your carousel as you want, and we'll create the visual for you. We've got the buy box copy set up for you. All you got to do is select the product that you want to use for this buy box and put whatever discount you want, and it's going to automatically fill that information in for you. You can then change your copy up, add your images. And when we continue to scroll, you'll notice that we've got our social proof, right? Videos. If you don't have sales videos, you can delete these elements in the template. But notice that what this is just an image. We've created a GIF image with social proof scrolling, and this thing converts and works extremely well, right? It allows you to have a whole bunch of social proof sandwiched into one tiny little block. And these are very easy to create, these GIF images. You can get a designer to create it for you, and you can just swap it out in the template. And then we have long form, left, right, video, and we've transcribed the video so that we have the video testimonial and we have the image, the text testimonial next to it. We have that in a scrolling form on mobile with buttons interspersed, to where you can, these buttons too, when you click them, what they will do is they will anchor you to the buy box, right? So we have buttons interspersed in our social proof that anchor you to the buy box. You'll notice that we're a big fan of using GIF imagery that takes up a big percentage of the screen on desktop, a big percentage of the screen on tablet, and a big percentage of the screen on mobile. All this is an image element in Zipify Pages where we've uploaded an animated GIF. Notice that in this animated GIF, we have static text, static image, and moving text. So this makes it a little bit more compelling for the eye, where there's a static element and a moving element combined, which makes you pay a little bit more attention. You'll notice if we look at our heat map as we scroll, much of the activity is happening on the buy box elements. We'll go to the desktop version here. It's a little bit easier to see the desktop heat map. Same trend with the desktop heat map, where our carousel is getting a ton of engagement. And when we look at this sales page, just go through the elements of it. Buy box up at the top. The first thing that you do is you can engage with a carousel of images and a buy box to add the product to the cart. Notice we've got the money back guarantee. This is leveraging the Zipify dynamic buy box, which allows you, when you click into it, it allows you to set the layout on desktop and mobile to show what elements are going to show up: the product name, the product call out, the divider, the star rating, right? You get a lot of options of how you can lay out your buy box. Notice that we load the carousel and then the call to action button on mobile. Then we have a bunch of social proof: a moving image, long form, left, right content, a call to action to shop, which is going to anchor you, more social proof, a little bit of sales copy, a little bit of the ingredients, and then a second buy box, right? A second buy box further down the page. So if you've consumed all this content, you don't have to scroll back up. You can buy here, and then we include the Zipify FAQ accordion block. And this is one of my favorite blocks in all of Zipify Pages, because it's one of the things that not a lot of people add to their product offer pages, but you really want this block on your product offer page, because the people who read it are the ones who are most likely to buy from you. And then breaking up our FAQ, we've got another call to action button that's going to anchor you. And then at the bottom, we have a button that's going to anchor you right back up to your closest buy box. This page converted extremely well for us. It's very straightforward. 2 buy boxes, a ton of social proof, and an FAQ. That's all you need on your product offer page, especially if you're using a pre-sale product page as the home page of your product funnel. So basically breaking up your product page into 2 steps. Pre-sale page to pre-sale people, tell the story, have the sales video there, and then essentially a buy box with social proof and an FAQ. That's all you need.